thing is driving me bonkers today. At least it's semi-quiet. I know it's not great for anything, but sorry. Morning, guys. Not morning. Afternoon, more like it. Hello. It is probably not going to be a long live, just because I'm in a mood. Pretty much. But I wanted to stop in and say hi and give an update. I actually filmed the videos or something. I don't know. I started filming them, I think. But maybe I've interrupted. I don't know. But anyway, hello. I don't even know if we'll get viewers before I'm done, but it's easier to do it this way for now. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll stay on, but probably not. So, I am not doing great today. I'm in the midst of a caregiver burnout state, you know. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you. Anyway. Oh, God. It's on the 4th. Why am I getting all the text messages now? Well, because it's not the weekend. Because it's the weekend coming up. Yes, I am going to that one. Anyway, I am in the midst of a bit of a burnout. Medically speaking, for the most part. I want nothing to do with medical crap right now. I don't want to deal with incontinence. I don't want to deal with gastroparesis. I just want to be done. And it's one of those days where I want to scream and cry. So I thought that I would at least try something. You know, do something a little bit routinely different. I might sew. Maybe. But I also know if I do that, I'm going to have to fight my foot. So it's just like, But, so yeah, but, one big thing that's really awesome is we bought our tickets finally. Shoot, I gotta call them. Monday, Tuesday, whatever day. I gotta call a bunch of people. I gotta call TSA Cares and ask them about some shit. And I gotta register my Leo Kitty for our flight. But anyway, yes, we ordered the tickets for our flight from here to Washington. Chloe's coming in the night, or a couple days before, on the 16th, and almost the 17th. It's like 11:45 they get here. And then we're flying out to Washington together with Leo. June 18th is our move date. And I am, like, now that we've scheduled the flight, I just want it to be here. I'm so done with this place. I just want to go. I want to be gone. I want to be with my person. I want to have help. I want to have somebody to snuggle and love on. But we're still a couple months out from that. 2.5. A little bit around there. But yeah. The last few days have been hard medically. It's just like, I don't want to do it. You know? And that's okay. Having a day or two or a week or a period of time where you're just burnt out and don't want to do it is fine. Unfortunately for me, if I stop doing my formula and stuff like that for a day or two, I am in agony. As I'm experiencing today. Because the other day I was like, oh yeah, I had some food. I'm good. I can just run formula or my hydration. I forgot that when I do that, I end up with raging bowel movements when I start my formula back up. So, we're not going to do that anymore. We're going to run at least a little bit of formula. But, no, the burnout has been beyond real. Just not like I said, it's not from moving and shit like that, it's literally just the medical crap is just driving me nuts. I am having so many accidents bowel wise, and it's so hard to change those diapers myself. And then I have to rinse those diapers myself and things like that. It's just like doing it all alone is so hard right now. And I'm just like sitting here going, like today I'm just like sitting here and I'm like, I need help. I need help, you know. And so I'm in a really rough spot with all that. Mental health wise, otherwise, I'm doing really good. We're, working on moving shit. I gotta get into this from here and just get going to town on it. So, hang on, I can't type apparently. So, yeah, we're making progress, I've whittled down a lot of things. Sadly, a lot of my stuff that I wanted to sell is not just moving very quickly, and I'm probably just going to have to be like, hey, come and get it type of deal. I was hoping to make a little bit more money off it. Other little things. I can make money off the big things. I'm not letting those things go without money. Because, like, my craft table, I spent $100-something on that, and I'm not willing to, or, like, something, I don't know. I'm not willing to let that go. Jimmy's cage. Oh, I rehomed Jimmy, by the way. I put him up for adoption over on Beaks and Wings. Brought him in there last week or the week before, I believe. And so he is going to go to a fantastic new home that is meant just for him. And he did beautifully though with that whole transition to the shelter. Beaks and Wings is very renowned. Well, not very renowned exactly, but they're well known in this area for being really great. They're like almost like this backyard little thing. They're in this rundown little part of a garage, and it's just like I'm talking like professional garage. So it looks kind of janky at first and stuff, but they take very good care of their babies. So yeah, I know he's going to good hands. They take all of the information that you can give them about their bird, and like they have people. The way they do it is they don't just adopt them out, like a shelter does. Oh, here you go. No, they actually have you come in, meet them, and meet a couple times and make sure that it's the right fit before they are like, okay, yes, we'll adopt them to you. So that's really good. Right when I brought him in, they had also got 4 other cockatiels surrendered at the same time, so they all went into the same cage and they were all sitting there chill. He's gonna do beautifully. He's he may be an old man, but he's a good bird. So he is off to new things. So I have to sell his cage and stuff, and so that I'll probably let it go for like $50, maybe. I don't know. It's a used cage. It's not like brand new. It's in perfect condition still, really. But I don't have the topper to it anymore because it was just too gross. It got really dusty and yucky, and I just was not gonna clean that. So, but we just have to do that. Sell, my craft table, the bigger things like that, and just go from there. We are working on it, saving, doing what we can, and it's awesome. I'm so happy. We ended up having to tell people a little bit differently on Chloe's side because they had to tell, obviously, after we scheduled tickets, they had to tell them before too long that, hey, we're moving. And it came out at some point that they're moving in with a girlfriend, and mind you, their grandparents where they're living right now are grandma is very religious, so she does not agree with living with your partner ahead of time, things like that. So that was an interesting thing, and it caused some havoc for a little while, but then they're settling into it, and she's actually gonna be shipping us some things for the house when we move. Like, she's gonna ship us pots and pans and dishes and things like that, so that's gonna be amazing for the help. People don't really think about things like that are what what are really going to help, So she's getting us set up with dishes and cutlery and things like that, which is really nice. Hopefully I like them, but I can't really, beggars can't be choosers. I will take whatever we can. The only caveat I will have is I have to have, like, symmetrical silverware. I don't know if you've ever thought of your silverware being symmetric, but I have to have that. And that just means, I don't even have one in here to show you right now because I'm taking them out of the kitchen. But that's my only thing. It's like, oh, God. But my autism, if worse comes to worse, we buy a couple for me, Or I just get over it. But I'm glad that she's helping us out with that. That's amazing. My family is not really able to help out in those ways because my family just, there's so many of us, and it's just a lot of, if everybody helped everybody, with that, it'd be a lot. My siblings don't really talk to me. My mom does. My aunts will. And, yeah, so I am really, really thankful for the help. As of next week, probably, after the 1st, we're going to start our process on applying for apartments. I got to call and ask some questions about it, but we're looking at a couple of different places. And so, yeah, I'm getting so excited. And we're doing such a good job at sticking to budget and saving and things like that. And I'm proud of us. Mainly that one's on Chloe because I don't have, the ability to truly save money living here, So, but yeah. Sorry, I'm working on my feet while I sit here because they're just so bad. I need to go soak them for a minute and then get my Aquaphor on them. But yeah, so life has been, crazy. I smell like cat, I feel like. But I think it's just So, yesterday, my drain dumped over, and there was stuff in the tubes, and then when it dumps over like that, the way it did, it allows everything to flow out of the tube, so it spilled all over my floor. Puke everywhere. Last night, I was so tired when I got up because I had an accident, and I couldn't sleep in a messy diaper, so I got up to change, and I unhooked my tube and forgot to turn it off. So I fed the floor for 30 minutes, and now it smells like rancid formula. It's not fun, trust me. So I am just like, I'm done, guys. I'm so done. But that being said, outside of that, things are going well. I'm doing therapy. We're working on, we're doing some EMDR therapy, which I think it works great. But for me, the couple days after a session are really tough. I get a lot of irritability from it, and that's normal. It causes your brain and your body to continue to process a trauma kind of in the background subconsciously. So the fact that I'm having an irritable day is understandable. And I'm being harsh on myself on that one, but I keep forgetting that that's going to happen, and then I'm, like, ready to yell at everybody and, like, what the fuck's going on? Oh, yeah. I might want to think about, calming down. But, anyway, that's what is up. I may or may not play some games in a while, I don't know. I knew getting on here, even if I don't post this, like, keep it posted. Getting on there is gonna kind of help my brain, so figured I would do this before I moved on with stuff. I just finished my coffee, so I can do everything. Did my shot. I've got to do some other medications, but yeah, guys, we're moving along. And even though today is a rough day, it's been a rough week medically with nothing going on. I'm actually doing really well medically. I had my last doctor appointment, and I have to say something about that because it made my day. So, I had my last doctor appointment with my PCP. And mind you, I love her. At first I was kind of, when I first started going to her, I was a little bit like, I don't know if I like her. And then as time went on, we learned each other, and whatnot. And now it's been a couple of years, and I told, we had our last appointment, and she was like, I have to tell you that your progress in the last 2 years since I met you really has been amazing. She's like, even last year you weren't even willing to consider therapy and different things like this, and now you are. And she's like, I'm really proud of the progress that you made. And she also like sat there and thanked me for teaching her so much and teaching her a different way to look at patients and things like that. So that is all I care about. Like if I leave a doctor's services and they tell me that they learned a lot and they learned how to better manage their patients, then my job's done with that. Other than obviously, yes, getting my care, but if I can change how a doctor handles, especially their chronically ill patients, and their mindset toward it, then my job is done. And she's like, thank you. She's like, you taught me to do things in a different way and to slow down and look at the bigger picture and things like that. And she's like, when she first had me as a patient, she was a little scared, because she was taking on the care of somebody very complicated, and she's not really used to that level. So, I am really tickled pink that I had that much of an influence on her bedside manner going forward. So, but also I thanked her. She was an amazing doctor. She did not just pawn me off to other doctors. She did her research. She did her, her job. Like, almost every appointment, I get a message from her afterwards saying, she's like, oh, hey, I was looking, like, this was a couple days later. She's like, I was looking over your chart, working on some things on your chart, and I just wanted to check on this, this, and this. And, like, this last time, she's known I was going to be moving, but we didn't know when exactly. She hadn't been updated on everything. And so she had consolidated a bunch of my stuff into just one note that she can send off to other doctors and go, this is Kai in a nutshell. But she really listened to me. She's the first doctor that has truly listened to me. And I really hope the doctor I have going forward is the same and listens. I need to call that doctor too and reschedule my appointment. But I am really thankful that I had her through this time in my life. Because, and when I first went to her, and she sounded like she was going to play this is all just a mental thing, but then she took a step back and she really looked and got to know me and looked at my chart and things. And, she told me she wanted me to get into therapy because she wants to see if that'll help improve anything. But she's also like, I don't believe that mental health is your cause of things. I believe that it plays a role in how bad it is. And I'm sure she's correct. Mental health plays a huge role, especially on your gut. So, but anyway, she was a good doctor. And it was a really, really, really great appointment. We just updated things. She updated charts and things like that, and got it ready to send off, basically. So the fact that we went in there, didn't have to make a medication change, didn't have to do anything, was like, what the fuck? And so, yeah, it was good. It was really good. I'm getting a bit nostalgic a little bit about different things. Not about so much my time here in Kansas, but, why is it, like, almost tear-jerking that I'm, changing doctors and leaving for, like, I don't know. But she played a huge role in my care in the last few years. And she did so much listening to me and things like that, that moving away from that doctor is hard in a way. Going to, fuck, now I have to start over with another doctor. And will this doctor do the same things, I've had to do that a couple times. Last one was just as hard, like moving from New York to, away from home was hard because my doctor was great. So, yeah, but on to bigger and better things, onto a life that is mine. We're doing it on our own now. This is like we fake it till we make it. We can't fail on this one. We are venturing on our own. And don't get me wrong, we are moving to an area where we have some friends who are amazing support systems. You know, like they are chosen family, and we love them. So I think that's going to make a difference. Because yes, I have the support of my biological family on my mom's side, but having somebody that supports you that's not just family is really, like, it isn't biological family. It's just nice, and it's important to have some people outside of your family unit. You know, so that'll be good. But also going in on our own, going to a place where it's a lot safer. There's a lot more benefits. We're going to be able to get an aid for me, things like that. It's just that makes all the difference. So for that, I am excited. Oh goodness sakes! But yeah. See, even talking about all this stuff just kind of has shifted the brain a little bit. Like, I still am looking at my feeding tube in my brain going, I really don't want to. But I know I have to. So, and I'm hopefully going to do some sewing, cutting out things. We'll see. But I may just let it be a sit around in bed day and play games and watch Star Trek. We shall see. And do laundry. I got a load of diapers in right now. I have to do it second run, and then I've got a load of bedding and shit that I have to wash. And then I've got another load of diapers that I'll have to do. So, yay me. But such is life when you're incontinent and in cloth diapers. I still, hands down, prefer the cloth. They're great. They're really great. They work really well. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and close it up. I'm going to get some stuff going on my feet, because my poor feet. My feet are the bane of my existence. They crack so horribly bad. Like, horribly. So I'm working on them. They've made a lot of progress, but we still got to make more progress. And so, I'm going to go do that. And, get my feeding tube going again. Get some medication in me. Try to get this floor to not stink anymore, because holy fuck, it stinks so bad. Oh, rancid formula is the worst. But anyway, I will see you all later.